the Nigeria's Petroleum Industry Act (PIA). President Tinubu inaugurates Presidential Committee on Fiscal Policy, Tax Reforms, Revenue Growth. Plus, Senate announces leadership of standing committees. Welcome to RSTV World News. I am Akilachi KJ. Do you love and care about River State and her peace? Let's build and take her to greater heights. This is a task we must accomplish. And now the news in detail. River State Governor Siminalayi Fubara says his administration will be guided by the provisions of the Nigeria's Petroleum Industry Act (PIA) in supporting operations of international oil companies in order to end the neglect host communities have suffered over the years in the state. Governor Fubara made the remark at the Petroleum Communities Engagement Forum organized to increase understanding of host communities on the 3% OPEC Sustainability Development Plan and participatory rights as contained in the PIA. Details of the story will come in the course of our bulletin. And now River State Governor Siminalayi Fubara has praised the wailing women worldwide for praying fervently for the state and propagating the gospel of Jesus Christ beyond the shores of Nigeria. Governor Fubara stated this at the 23rd International Women's Prayer and Leadership Conference and celebration of the 25th anniversary of Wailing Women Worldwide at the City of Refuge, Abara Eche, on Sunday. Obiandu Madume tells us more.
Represented by his deputy, Professor Ngozi Odu, Governor Fubara noted that Jesus Christ has given us an assignment to pray without ceasing, and the wailing are passionately interceding for the church and the nations at large. The state chief executive said the location of the City of Refuge in Abara Eche was not by accident but by divine direction, noting that it would serve as a fortress for Christians across the globe. He urged them to continue to uphold the government of Rivers State in their prayers, even as they uphold the government of all nations in prayer for God's wisdom and direction.
I want to say that His Excellency tell us that the City of Refuge is not by accident. For it to be situated in Rivers State is not by accident. Because the good Lord will order our steps. He wants to refuge land and be protected. It shall serve as a fortress for us. The good Lord has made it possible for the principal and life to emerge by the prophetic pronunciation of the Lord that will shall fulfill the will of God for us and for the people of this state and beyond.
In their address, Wailing Women Worldwide, Dr. Lade Okafor said the move of the Wailing Women Worldwide is a phenomenon and an extraordinary move of God birthed by the Holy Spirit on the 8th and 9th of May 1998. She said the Almighty God has been building a formidable non-denominational, multi-ethnic, multicultural, multilingual and detribalized army of believers from all walks of life to accomplish a good design in God's master plan. Apostle Emmanuel Kure of the Throne Room Trust Ministry in Kaduna presented a keynote address on the theme, Our God Reigns, drawn from Psalms 146 verse 10. Dignitaries at the conference includes the wife of the Bayelsa State Governor, Dr. Gloria Diri, wife of the Edo State Governor, Betty Obaseke, as well as the wife of the Lagos State Governor, Dr. Obijoke Saolu, who was represented by Maureen Opara. Obiandu Madume, RSTV News.
The 6th Division Garrison of the Nigerian Army Port Harcourt has arrested 3 people in connection with vandalization and siphoning of crude oil from a pipeline belonging to Shell Petroleum Development Company, SPDC. Justice Ihunwo reports that the pipeline, which is situated on the Alu-Rukpoko right-of-way, was vandalized by the suspects with over 45,000 liters of crude siphoned into a tanker.
Briefing newsmen at the site of the incident, the Commander 6th Division Garrison and Sector 3 of Operation Data Safe, Brigadier General Edi Effiong, said they discovered the illegal site via intelligence. He disclosed that the command will carry out a thorough investigation to unravel perpetrators and the law will take its course.
We got information that some people were into illegal bunkering activities in this general area, and we sent out troops to investigate. That led to us arresting this tanker that is behind me. It's about 45,000 liters capacity tanker, and as we came in, just a little bit to my right, about 50 meters, is the SPDC right-of-way in which pipeline that is containing pure crude passes through. So I think they came in here, dug it in, bore a hole, and then started with the pumping machine, the equipment that you're seeing here, filling up this tank. And you know, it's very difficult because this is a very busy area where there's this block factory here and a mechanic workshop. So you may not really know what is going on here. You may see this tanker here and you think it's just being packed. But as it is now, the tanker is filled up. It's been arrested and the 3 suspects are here with the equipment that they've used for the illegal bunkering activities. People living around here, as far as I'm concerned, they are all collaborators because there's nowhere this block industry here and the mechanic workshop will tell me that they are not aware of this activity, because it does not take just 1, 2, 3 hours to fill up a 45,000 liter capacity of the tanker. The operators of the pipeline has been notified. In fact, they've even clamped the line already. If not, you'll be seeing crude flowing from there now.
According to him, the operator of the pipeline has been notified and the pipeline closed to avoid further leakages. The commander also warned those bent on carrying out illegal oil bunkering to desist, as they will not rest in clamping down on them.
And the next action is, since we've gotten the suspects, the law is going to take its course. Investigation is going to be carried out in order to know, because actually if you find out these people here may just be workmen. So we are going to get to the root of it, the owners of this truck and everything, and after which everything will be destroyed. Crime does not pay. Look for something legal to do. Yes, things may not be as really easy, rosy as the way we want to be, but that shouldn't force anybody to go into crime.
Justice Ihunwo, RSTV News.
A book titled Out of the Shadows has been presented to the public. The event also witnessed the unveiling of 4 other books by the same author, Maeve Ere Bestman. Namdi Olimini now reports.
The other 4 books written by the author include Another Visa Story, In Her Dreams, Following Her Dreams, and Angala. The book reviewers Adagogo Brand and Confidence Ekpa said the book Out of the Shadows is an accumulated experiences of the author as a mother, wife, and worker that provides solutions on how to wriggle out of difficult situations. They said the other 4 books captures the passion of the author for the girl child, particularly the challenges and difficulties she faces in achieving her dreams in an African society.
As a mother, as a wife, as a colleague in workplaces, and also as a sister to ministers. We found out that these experiences are all that we put in this book.
The author portrays the strength, tenacity, and faith of the female population saddled with the burden of chasing their hopes and dreams. In these books, Mrs. May harnessed her own social-cultural, academic, and globe-trotting experiences.
The author Maeve Ere Bestman said it is her love for reading and writing and preservation of reading culture among youths that motivated her to go into writing. She said Out of the Shadows is a chronicle of her interactions, experiences, and observations on various issues confronting people, their responses, and attitudes. According to her, it is a call for self-discipline, courage, faith, and resilience in the pursuit of happiness, while significance of gratitude, benefits of planning, importance of family, abhorrence of dishonesty, and shunning of pride are well portrayed as primary tools of an ordered life.
I've always loved reading, I've always loved writing, and I feel when one is writing, the writing should be purposeful. So looking at the environment and things happening, I just felt, let me write to encourage people. The major book for today is the memoir called Out of the Shadows. So the Out of the Shadows will tell you how to move from a bad situation to a good situation. So it's the environment that made me write.
Chairman of the occasion, Babatunde Olukala, environmental rights activist Ankyo Briggs, and husband of the author, Ere Bestman, commended the author for making positive impacts in the society through her writings and encouraged her to continue to do more. Born in Abonimatan, Maeve Ere Bestman studied French and Business Administration, a former banker and member of various associations, including Association of Nigerian Authors. Nnamdi Olimini, RSTV News.
Being your brother's keeper and is a biblical and moral obligation so that the rich and poor can dwell in peace and love. In the light of this, an appeal has been sent to the government, NGOs, good-spirited individuals, and the public to assist Mr. and Mrs. Charles Okorie of Ubahu to defray a bill of 1,150,000 naira only incurred on the delivery of premature twin babies at the Gailog Hospital. The Okories are residents of Peterside Avenue of Ogbogoro in Obiakpo local government area of the state. Nga Nukubari's report is presented from our studios.
The father of the twin babies explained that his wife Chinelo gave birth to the premature babies on 8 July 2023 at Glilog Hospital, Glim Estate off Cornerstone, Mbaraja, Ozoba. According to him, the hospital management refused to discharge and let his wife and babies leave the hospital because he could not afford to pay the accumulated bill of 1,150,000 naira only. He said he is handicapped because he had spent all his life savings trying to save his pregnant wife and has nothing left as a petty trader to enable him pay the bills.
I have issue which I'm seeking for public help. I've been in here for so long, getting to 3 weeks now. My wife gave birth to twins, premature. So they have been in incubator. But thank God, we've not been able to pay our hospital bill. So our bill is 1 million naira. So that's why I'm looking for help from the public, to people to help me to come to my aid so that my wife and my children can go home successfully.
On her part, his wife Chinelo Okorie said the twin babies were delivered normal but as premature 36 weeks and had to be kept in the incubator for 3 weeks to complete 9 months. She added that the stay of the twin babies on the incubator made the hospital management to bill them thus, which is far above their means, and is therefore appealing to the government and good Nigerians to come to their aid and enable them return to their home. The couple is appealing for financial assistance so that the birth of these twin babies, a blessing from God, will not turn to sorrow.
I thank God for everything, for keeping them alive and also coming out of the incubator and then making me to deliver safely. That we need financial help from them to pay the bills because it's beyond us. So I'm begging Nigerians to please come to our aid so we can go home.
To this end, all those who wish to donate to the family should call Mr. and Mrs. Okorie on these mobile numbers 080-373-75428 or 090-457-23082 or account number 207-804-6755, United Bank for Africa, UBA.
Do you love and care about River State and her peace? Let's build and take her to greater heights. This is a task we must accomplish. You're still watching RSTV World News. Now time for a short break, but still to come. World Health Organization warns of India-made cold syrup cold out for contaminants. And in sports, England's forward Lauren James apologizes for her red card offense. Details of these and more when we return.
The new Milo 3-in-1 Milky and Creamy is truly milky and contains calcium. So, no need to add milk for that rich, creamy cup, which helps to nourish and energize your kids. Milo 3-in-1 is such a smart choice. Milo, energy to go further.
From Nestle.
No matter what I do, you love me unconditionally. You show up for me every day. No matter when I show you, you show me love. You show me. No matter when I show you, you show me love.
Now available in new flavors.
You show me love.
Have you heard? Momo is turning 12 people who refer the highest number of friends into millionaires in the Momo Refer and Win promo. There is also over 200 million naira up for grabs. How do you win? Dial star 671 # to open a Momo account if you don't have one. Then select option 6 to refer everyone you know. Yes, I said everyone, because everyone deserves to be a millionaire. Make sure the person you refer opens a Momo account and buys airtime or data of at least 100 naira. The more people you refer, the more cash prizes you win every week, and you increase your chance of becoming a millionaire in the Momo Refer and Win promo. Promo runs from 15th June to 9th August 2023. Momo, better than cash.
Enjoy sports made for you. Recipes made for you. Entertainment made for you. Learning made for you. Enjoy YouTube made for you. Get amazing video data bundle offers on your mobile phone by simply dialing star 312# today. YouTube made for you.
Whenever I call you, I did not call myself. I didn't even want to be a pastor, because you want to be a pastor, you go to theology school. I did not go to theology school. I didn't want to be a pastor. I wanted to travel to America, but God said, I have deposited something in you that will save so many nations. If I did not take this call, look at all those women delivering free in OPM hospital. What will be their fate? If I don't take this call, all the children in the 14 free school that are going to school now, what will be their fate? How will they go to school? How will their life be? If I did not take this call, tell me, all these boys, all these girls, prostitute people from the state and rehabilitate. Many of them are getting married and their husband's house. All these cultists, armed robbers, now rehabilitate them. They are no longer going to armed robbery. What will be their fate? You know what God is doing in Rivers State through OPM? Bringing these people, changing their mindset. Armed robbers, killers, kidnappers. Many of them are pastors now. Many of them are working in oil companies. Many of them are doing legitimate things. They're no longer doing violent things. This is the reason why God is happy with OPM. OPM go after the unreached. Those people that churches find it difficult to reach, OPM go to reach them. If I did not take this call, tell me, how will their life be?
OPM, Dr. Jesus in action. Dr. Jesus in action. God is here.
The new Milo 3-in-1 Milky and Creamy is truly milky and contains calcium. So, no need to add milk for that rich, creamy cup, which helps to nourish and energize your kids. Milo 3-in-1 is such a smart choice. Milo, energy to go further.
From Nestle.
No matter what I do, you love me unconditionally. You show up for me every day. No matter when I show you, you show me love. You show me. No matter when I show you, you show me love.
Now available in new flavors.
You show me love.
OVMA.
Oh, I wish you were here.
I'm always with you.
But it's not the same without you.
MTN 5G's amazing technology will change how we experience life and the internet. Get ready to encounter the incredible, and remember, no be juju, na MTN 5G.
Jollificate with sports as you want them. Recipes there for you as you want them. Entertainment unko as you want them. Learning there for you as you want them. Make you enjoy YouTube as you want them. Get Berekete YouTube video data bundle where go sweet body on top your mobile phone when you dial *312# today. YouTube as you want them.
This is RSTV World News. We bring you world-class news, accurate, first-hand.
Of Nigerian oil and gas producing areas, HOSTCOM, Benjamin Style Tamaranebe, said it is time for host communities to participate in the development process of their various communities. Paramount ruler of Ayama community in Oyibo local government area, Elijah Adiele, the king of Iku town, Aaron Iku, and the national woman leader of host communities, Ruthleen Urupabu, stood for stronger synergy among stakeholders as full implementation of the provisions of the law begins in achieving desired development of the host communities. Tamun Nobarabi Iblubo, RSTV News.
President Bola Tinubu has set up and inaugurated the Presidential Committee on Fiscal Policy and Tax Reforms at the State House in Abuja. The committee will be chaired by fiscal partner and Africa tax leaders at PricewaterhouseCoopers Taiwo Oyedele. The special advisor to the President on Special Duties, Communications and Strategy, Dele Alake, in a statement today announced the establishment of the committee by the President, who expressed his resolute commitment to break the vicious cycle of over-reliance on borrowing for public spending and the resulting burden of debt servicing it places on the management of Nigeria's limited government resources. The President directed the committee to achieve its one-year mandate, which is divided into three main areas: fiscal governance, tax reforms, and growth facilitation, urging all government ministries and departments to cooperate fully with the committee towards achieving their mandate. He charged the committee to improve the country's revenue profile and business environment as the federal government moves to achieve an 18% tax to GDP ratio within 3 years. President of the Senate, Godswill Akpabio, has announced the composition and leadership of standing committees shortly after confirmation of the ministerial nominees at plenary on Monday. Mr. Akpabio, who announced the composition of the committee shortly before midnight, urged lawmakers to approach the Senate leader for their appointment letters. He also named the following senators, among others, as chairman of committees. Some popular names that made the committee's list include Einaya Abaribe, chairman, Power Committee; former president of the Senate, Ahmed Lawan, Defense Committee; Adams Oshomole, chairman, Interior Committee; and Solomon Adeola, chair on Appropriation, while public accounts is to be chaired by Aliyu Wada. The Rivers State Police Command has confirmed the death of one Alafuro Peterside. A statement by the police public relations officer Grace Iringe Koko said the command responded to a distress call by the wife of the deceased, Mrs. Ebikere Peterside, at Elelenwo last Thursday and responded swiftly. Arriving at the place, there was a pandemonium, and in the midst of the confusion, mobile policemen on special duty at the lounge fired several shots which hit the deceased. According to her, he was immediately rushed to a hospital where he was confirmed dead by the doctor and had since been deposited in the mortuary. The police have been arrested and detained at the state CID for further investigation, and the outcome of the investigation will be made public. And now on the foreign scene, a batch of contaminated common cold syrup manufactured by an Indian company has been flagged by the World Health Organization, WHO, the latest in a series of warnings by the United Nations Agency about substandard medicines from the country. On Monday, the WHO said the manufacturer and the marketer have not provided guarantees on the safety and quality of the product. The United Nations Agency said the batch of the syrup, branded Cold Out, found in Iraq, was manufactured by Forecourts in India, laboratories for Dhabi Life Pharma, and had higher than acceptable limits of contaminants, diethylene and ethylene glycol, chemicals that can be fatal and lead to acute kidney failure in dozens of children. And on the entertainment scene, in a show of commitment to ensure the continuity of the African Movie Academy Awards AMA, despite the untimely demise of the founder, Peace Anyamo Sigwe, the board of the Global Award Organization has approved the commencement of preparation for the film selection. Olivia Nemeka has details of these and other stories.
In line with the AMAA screening college approval, the board has opened to sort 386 entries from over 45 countries already submitted for consideration. According to the chairman of the college, Dr. Shahibu Yuseni, a renowned film critic and academic, the screening will be in 3 stages before successful entries will be forwarded to the board of the international jury of the award. The board will then determine the films that will make it into the 26 categories of the award. Before her untimely demise in January, the AMAA founder had announced that the AMAA award event will take place in Lagos on October the 29th. Don Jazzy has disclosed that his driving force is the memory of him selling akara with his mother in Ajegule, hoping the big men would notice him and help him. The music producer added that he doesn't believe that most people who say they suffered really did, stating that his childhood experience of selling akara with his mother shaped him, especially because he used to pray to be noticed and given money. Going on, Don Jazzy added that now that he is successful, his experience has made it impossible for him to meet any person without helping in some way or without giving back to the community. According to the music mogul, he sees himself in any struggling person he meets and is moved to help them in any way. Kanye West made a surprise appearance on the stage as he joined Travis Scott at his Utopia tour in Rome. It's his first public performance since.
And now in sports, England forward Lauren James has apologized for her red card during the Women's World Cup last 16 win over Nigeria and says she will learn from the experience. She was sent off following a VRA review for stamping on Michelle Elozier's back. In a tie, England won on penalties. England also released a statement on behalf of Lauren saying she's really sorry for her actions, which led to the red card, and is full of remorse. It is wholly out of character for her. James will be suspended for Saturday's quarterfinal against Colombia. Now, FIFA has not put a time frame on when a decision will be made, but could extend her ban to more than one game, which would see her miss the rest of the tournament, even if England go all the way. Do you love and care about River State and her peace? Let's build and take her to greater heights. This is a task we must accomplish. To end the world news, a look at some of our major stories. Governor Fubara assured host communities of ending neglect by international oil companies through adherence to Nigeria's Petroleum Industry Act, PIA. President Tinubu inaugurated Presidential Committee on Fiscal Policy, Tax Reforms, Revenue Growth. And we also brought you that Senate announced leadership of standing committees. That's it on the news tonight. Up next is news in local languages. Stay tuned.
This is RSTV World News. We bring you world-class news, accurate, first-hand, entertaining, balanced analysis.
Ihoha elenwem vekule mano enomeno ele Nigeria na listeta ya votuntun meno gwena anu hite orewa no elele won nzeno eligocha ehwan buye dike imana elemeyon kale no blangen shimo no otuntun wa ni no of otuntun faluru mgbasoro henomenu rime elisteta no blanzi nu rime eliai magukano ahwa ngwewe nove issue iwu son garo hevuko eli ovula nuri me state ai nwebu ululu vemiosimono na maele wigwe mono ngwegu maka eleve hevuko eli wadun kanove issue iwu nson garo nve ikikeve so nwehia uru garo no mono ve no mi onuri me eleve garo no ya oboro ele no eli state ai kanu kezikebe ishuri uwa no onworo hebe otagwe garu no iwu avenshi ya bu hemie nerishi ochi eli state mbo similar life bara vale no ku kasnoro mu eli ai kanu ochi se ve fiagwa aka no henu hovla mbo he so me iwu ya avenshi no vutoko no eli na eli ovla nwogu ululu mono nurime eli state ai no ve so ya uru garu uburu hezes nurime iwuya neri shi state kwoka wanovo chita garu uku vepo hebuko ele nwebulu mono kabeva ma ozikebe so kakwate no novela ma vezikwate egwele mma egwele wotasagwe gburu heznu rime iwuwa mozike novela so manu he wadu bu nsogbu ya udo no rime eli state a ya bo waneri shi state nzi voa oku okawa no vochitan nenzi shinu gada neri shi ochi state a vuneri shi ngada nu ogbo rumikoro nu eli state a nwunye dike chisom gbale ya bụ na ezishunu ngada nerishi ochi state a mvu simnalaye fubara bụ ku na ọvọchita ka snuru mu elia kanu hemenu ve ishuru iwuwa mvu he so fanu hebuko eliovla nwegu mono nwegu lulu mono no wigwe mono nzi snuri me elive no heme ve ishuru iwuwa mvu he so fanu ve uru no garunu ke ele ogbomiosi mono no hebuko ele na eliovla nwegu mono no le da elive no miomoyo mono anya no le da vanya ogburu he eli kwesuru onwe ya ma ya ruo ma ha no hovla mmeko uru garunu mono ve no mio hite elive no veze no onwe ya ne ya bu konkwe he me ni ve gozori uwa ve vano oishi obama kuno kukano ofuru vedinu hebuko hezi nurime okwukwo iwu ya no so odoga kpali hebuko hele wadu no nchoro hebuko eli na eliovla kevunu keve yishigwe yishi no hebuko hezi nurime iwu ya mbuke ele wadu hungwanya no oso unyaka no mehia eli na eliovla imehia nurime eli no hebuko eliovla nwegu lulu mono no buso tove nono garunu hezi nurime ọkwụkwọ iwu ya ya bụ eme ọvanọ kasị hebuko ele ogbo miosimọnọ no ele na level n'urime eli state a no ele legide maka iwu anya mbe ele mekwasị iwu anọzike heobla nso ziri ezi ọvọkwu kasị nove kwa vemehe ngaraga kwa hia mbụ he nsarusa veku no sarusa vemehe nevu na litera so kanu mbe no mekwa koma no sike na ruhu so manu no so mako manu na rishi no rime mmemme abeme na ovochita mbunye dike George buko vale no oku kanu ke hana uhuru ahwane nkezike be ishuru ogboro iwuwa mbo he so fanu ele na ele obla nwegu ululu mono uru nurime eli state a kabunu hebuko ogbo miosi monovla nurime eliseta mbu ogbo nchogo hohia ele nsos nolegide iwu anya nozike ele na lovla nwegu ululu mono nurime ele a nso nwohia uru kanu be no na iwu vezi na mvumako na rishi nchikotagu hebuko ele ovla nwegu ululu mono nurime ele state a no vochita mvu nyedike Benjamin Stanley valeno okwu ka no vochita ka hia avumeko heziri ezi kwa venwe ogu nihinu mgberule oge hebuko ele ovla nwegu ululu mono nso onhia uru mehamako eleve emehia ihuna ya vuke otunu keta nhu ya orobovem ntusina ni hu akalem anumekau
Sente Memi Boranga River State Television Mebo Pakabo Prade Bedukai Da Brahma Bo Patience Fubara Oye Wene Mebu Bedukai Wena Midi Second Governor Simile Life Fubara Ongi Pulo Yana Wura Amama Kura Bo Erite Toro Seri Kunoma Yeso Gote Odukomo Gamet Men Nigeria Ongi Pulo Olokobo Simara Goye Mia Kromaba Governor Fubara Ongi Pulo Yana Wura Rebe Amama Bo Olo Wara Rebe Messi Goye Trakiri Indima Yana Wura Rebe Ice Mebra Nimibo Olo Wura Rebe Kobribo Memedukom Nyeme Anetari Kobrite Nigeria Kongbokiri Ongi Pulo Olari Keyeke Intonuma Gote Governor Fubara Ere Kekpome Be Kobribo Sebo Ane Midi se konsene be Asambrema Wamedu Ama Frikiri Be Sebe Dabo Chison Bale Governor Bedukom Ongi Pulo Yana Wura Rebe Amama Sekopela Yegbane Anga Yiyosi Ibi Smebra Ofori Miemyo Lokomego Pakaboye Orime Olokome Inima Bieraye Memba Miefama Webem So Krakraye Ongi Pulo Olokome Miete Inima Yes Mebra Wenimite Miemebo Ongi Pulo Temapo Inina Ibibra Kedembo Angaba Governor Fubara Ini Ongi Pulo Memejari Didike Be Apona Piki Ongi Pulo Teme Apuma na Bem Inima Ongi Pulo Tubo Trako Mugote Ibi Brake Ininanga Kobri Memia Kroma Apome Bube Baraba George Buko Dukom Ongi Pulo Teme Olokome Baikra Late Enanike Oloko Busute Koma Ane Krakraye Anebu Bere Son Mumia Wembem So Inima Ina Krakra Wenimite Anesake Ongi Pulo Yena Wrabe Amama Sebe Dabo Benjamin Style Tamara Nebi Dukom Ongi Pulo Yena Wrabe Amama Mepremne Inime Goges Mebre Heritage Nyeme Bobo Krakraye Anokosme Weso Ongi Pulo Temapuma Mu Messi Goye Bo Trakiri Butomi Tonte Mena Mamete Mane Busunuwa Mena Pumebo Riduka Mebo Dasanga Bawa Peke Jainaba Obaweria
Kana madara bwelo wero bu abuto bulama ke bo Port-Harcourt menegele ko na ebuna na bo ruwa neki la kine sonde ko ni ede mo ni erata birade bu erata no bujo ama pia na wo panu to welo era na welo one ne aba sinoma simela yi fubara ko ye tonton be are sinisindo ebenke emoko dede look alo kure PIA anekpo piano akuze zimbon akamba betam no lu ekiatura lokwa etere wanyon lo babe toga budu atenke egadun lu obe asinoma fubara ko lo eke bi kendo eno no no kankan ye piane ye zimbon abe lu eno kan edabe lo zimbon buwa ekpenu tayon lo mi ko lo kwa wabon do kan lo PIA kodo dage emelo sira mama lo yetu ado bo jensin bon kaba eben no alelu ene enon bu ela ba ere edodu ando mi kodo kan lo PIA kodo ne abe be lo abe lo ayira yido ne kenkeba ne akura si chon bale fubara ko lo bura lu ekiantura tema kuma lo bane be yon ke alu e kwabaro kreke alu aragboro ando lo na le e bu porosin de ye piane sinoma ako kerepia look na lo ekiatura me pia e ale ne de zinzibon ke ere ebu yon pia nu awako fuba ko yon pia bonado ne betano ke eton dira yon pia bon ba ara wagbora a lokwa alu e mma ke do eboa elere boye ko ne akora George buko ko ekere look ama egere lo pia ama elua zindua ani e abelu e rebaten no lo ekere son places na butam no na suwa na ton baro pia na seresi ekan trolo edodo lo ba e maden kendo egbe nu e bezes boy me ko sana kona bezes boy adena e bon Nigeria lo ibe ko Benjamin Starley Tamara Nebi ko son e inalo e moko pia na bojisen point kiatura kwa wa point pianda kona ke we mele ba lo ne ba ni kiado na we ton de reza er aba ba ye bu denison de ayira imona.
Here we are, nestling and boisterous, supreme base of a nation great, our heritage built on a cocktail of cultures, a land sprawling